Welcome back, beautiful beings. It's Denise. Part 2. I started on the marigolds, but my camera was not recording. For some reason, it deleted it when I pushed stop. So I'm going to do it again with wildflowers. And I'm going to do exactly the steps I already did for the marigolds. But first, I have to make a little journal for the wildflowers. I might as well just call it a flower journal because that's what it ends up being, beautiful beings. Then I'm going to take my corner puncher and punch the corners. And if you didn't see part 1, all I did was take an envelope and glue it together. Just using the white paint to cover the words, beautiful beings. Plus there's white flowers in here too. Again, I want all these colors. Because this one I did and my camera was not recording. And I thought it was, but I made this, and we're going to make this for that one, but we're going to use yellow and different colored fabric around it, okay? So while this is drying, I need 2 of these, like I did with that one up there, okay? So let me go find something that will match. I found something that matched these 2, but I can't do anything until I fold this thing over so I can measure them. This one's going to be a big long one. This envelope's way longer, but all I want to do is measure this to there. So it fits the little journal. I think that's good. I got 2 colors here because they won't match. Let's see. So that one, it matches here. And we got one that goes here. But these are scraps. Good way to use up your scraps. We're going to take the corner puncher. So everything has rounded corners. This. Right, I got that done. Then I'm going to disassemble. Sorry about the mess. I used to have to have it so I can reach it to tell you what I'm doing. Make a little tab. Of course, these 2 don't match in width, so I'm going to fold this over like this. Cut that off, and then bring that one in more. Fold this up. There's a fold. Straighten it up. There. I'm going to save this. So this matches too, so I'm going to cut this out. Try not to get any of the white. I have green on the bottom, so I got to cut that off. And we'll save that. And this flap. And then the back, we'll use that later. All right, so this is what we got. I don't even know where I put the envelope to dry. There it is. I got it folded in, so it's probably not drying very well. It's ripping actually. So I'm gonna have to do that again, of course. And then I'm gonna put this aside on top of something to dry. Okay, beautiful beings, while our envelope is drying, I think I want pink to make that pop because we got lots of these wildflowers in the white and some purple. It's either purple or pink. I just got to figure out which ones I want. But while I'm figuring that out, I'm going to glue this down here like this. And I'm going to use art glitter. I got way too much stuff on my table, beautiful beings. You can use Elena's if you don't have art glitter. You just gotta be really careful that you don't get the glue. You don't squeeze it out too fast, so it oozes in between the die cuts. And that's why I got this glue, because it's great for die cuts. And did I tell you that these are die cuts I'm using? And just like this one, marigolds. These are wildflowers, a combination of all kinds. Got the pink daisy. I don't even know what those are called. I need to look that up. And we got the white daisies, and we got the sweet williams. So I'm gonna have to grab pink. This looks really nice, but I don't have a big one. I need a big one. I love that. I think but before we do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's cut the corners off. Up. Right, so we got that off. So we got that part. I need to find another one of these. Same fabric. That's not it. Oh boy, I hope that's not the only one. I mean, this would match. That would match nicely, actually. What do you think? Just to pop the pink. And that way this still, the bluish purple flower still shows. I'm liking that. So all we're gonna do is take the fabric and fold it over. It's the same fabric I used on this, just a different color. And then I need my fabric scissors, and we're gonna just use the edges. So we're gonna just cut that out like this. I gotta keep checking to see if I'm recording. I don't know what's up with that. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this. And we're gonna try to use a little bit around the edges that have the holes, and we're gonna start it. I'm gonna flip it to the right side, and that's gonna be sticking over the edges. Okay, we might need to stretch it if it will stretch. If not, we're gonna have to cut it if it won't stretch. I can always just put a piece of pink in there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I might tuck it under the maroon. This is a maroon. I don't even know what color this is. Mauve? Mauve. Alright, I'm going to pull that back. I don't even know if I cut the piece big enough. I think I did. I'm hoping I did. So we're going to flip this over, put a little glue there, under there. And we're going to put the mauve right there. Right there. Glue there. And there. There. Hopefully when I flip it over, it looks good. Yeah? There we go. This needs pulled over. What do you think, beautiful beings? I'm going to wait for this to dry a little bit. And then, well, I don't even think I have to trim it. I had to trim this one because it was all wonky. It wasn't even. I think that looks cute. All right, what's next? What did I do on this one? On this one, I just cut up the piece from here. I cut a bunch of these out here. I just cut the middle out of them. And then I put them here and there. Okay? Because they match the marigold. That's what I did on that one. I don't know if I want to do, yeah, I might as well do it on this one. One of these. What color? I'm going to keep this color, I think. Those, so they match. So we're going to take this one and this one. I just copied that. Okay. I hope I'm not confusing you. These are going to be going on the outside. Okay. And then this one's going to be out here. We're doing it opposite than the last video we did. Okay. So these two will be on the outside. And we're going to make a notebook and put there and find something to put there. Okay. So I'm going to put them together so everything's together. And back to this one. And these are die cuts. I'm probably going to have to find something that matches this. I don't know if I have any pink, but we're going to have to find something. All right, back to this. We're going to put fabric on it. I got to have another pink one of these somewhere. Not much pink was in that wreath. All right, we have to have a piece of this, so I'm going to cut this out because I know I need this for something else. So I'm just cutting the middle out again. Okay. So this, and we need a purple to match the bluish purple. I have this. That kind of matches it perfect. So let's use some of this. I'm going to cut this, the middle out of this one. Let's see if I can get that frizz off of there. Alright, so we're going to put fabric here and there. I know it don't look like much, but it will after I sew it, okay? If you don't have a sewing machine, you might want to pick stuff that frays better, because when you put it together, it'll look good. And some of these she drew a circle on, so I have to cut that off, because you can see that part where she marked it to make the circles for the wreath. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I showed you in my last video. There's a hole there. I wonder if I'll hide it when I sew it. Then we just trim it. This is what we got. Got this, goes with this. And we got this one because it matches those. So we're going to leave this plain and put some words on it. We got this one. I probably can continue with that one. I'm thinking I want that one word. Where'd I put the back to this one? Don't even know. Why does that one say marigold? Where's the front? This goes with the wildflowers. That goes with the marigold. Found it. I want this there. But it's too, I'm going to do the in and out, swerve with the scissors. Then we got to find, I think I might do a different pink, but I really want the other pink. Just cutting out the corners. I don't want the sharp looking edges. I have other pinks, so I think I'm just going to use this pink for behind here because it matches. I don't know what side to use because I could flip that over a little bit. So I might use this side. And then we still have a little bit left. I think I want that just like that, but I want to go around the edges with something. Do I have a purple marker? Yes. Bring that out maybe. Let's see how this looks on yellow. I like it. We're using it. Right, so now I want to glue this to this piece. I want it in a little bit, but not too much. I like it like that, but see how I'm going to have to stretch the material. I'm going to glue this up. I'm not putting glue by the edges because it will make this marker smear on the fabric. I'm going to stretch this out. I have one shot here. This a little bit more. There. And then here. There. And that's going to go on here. But I do want to fray this. I love that there. I like that color because it matches. It all blends in together. And I want that right in the middle. And I might have to glue this. I should go around this with something. Maybe purple? Let's do that. There, I'm just going to let that dry a minute. I did want to sew that, so I don't know if I should sew it first before I do that, because I want to sew this too. And where's our other one? Everything's getting buried. I think before I do anything, I'm going to sew this. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough. It's going to have to be, I guess. I'm going to sew these. And these two. The glue dries. And then I'll glue this down. Okay, beautiful beings. And this one, the other envelope isn't dry, so I'm going to sew around this one. Okay? Okay, beautiful beings. I went over this with English Navy. I smeared it with my finger, and then I took a napkin and blotched it. Okay? Now I want to cut these out. I'm going to fold it. That's good. We're going to glue this one down. I want to cut some blue out around that. Too, after it dries. Now I think we're going to take some off of this. There we go. And I did sew around both pockets, beautiful beings. We're going to do this, glue this one down. And there we go. Put that there, there, and this. Now I'm going to cut off what I want on the back of the seed packet, beautiful beings. I have these, and I'm thinking we have a lot of yellow, so I want to use the orange. So we'll put this aside. I don't think I just did two colors because I wasn't sure. And this is red. Let's do red. Use a red marker, and I'm just going to go around this. Then I'm going to glue it onto here. Into the middle. Okay. Put that there so I don't lose it. Now, put this stuff on top so I don't lose it. Put it there. Going back to the envelope. I'm going to leave this side white. Okay. So we're going to take, let's see, we want to look at this, so I'm going to set these somewhere so I don't get mixed up with the marigold one. We're going to bring in our wildflowers, set them there so we can see what the colors are, but I want you to see the colors. All right, so there's that. Stuff. Oh, and I use this little puncher for those circles on this. Okay. I think this is, I don't even know. I don't know what size this is, beautiful beings, but it's tiny. Tiny circle from Fiskare. And there we go. I think it looks fine just the way it is. And we're gonna let that dry. Okay, beautiful beings, I took all the scraps I had that were small from coffee dyeing and Kool-Aid coloring and all that good stuff, and I measured them down and made a little notebook, and I stapled them together. And now we're going to use scraps from the material we have left over to hide the staple and wrap it around on each side to put them in our, I'm going to call them our little flower journals. We're making a notebook for our little flower journals. And wrap it around like this. Make sure this is still okay. It is. And then I'm going to take this piece of scrap and glue that down. All I did was staple them together. I can't even talk. Okay, beautiful beings, that's all I did. Took a bunch of scrap coffee colored paper and then regular paper and just stapled them together. I made sure they fit into our little pockets. I don't know about this one. I think I should wrap that around there. Pull that over more. Or just push it in. Yeah. Just wrap this around. I don't know about this piece. I might snip it off. I don't like how that looks. If I push it in, just gonna have to keep checking it to make sure it glues down good. Alright, there's that one. Now we're gonna do this one. Same thing. Take a piece of this. And this is for the marigold. Making sure that's glued down good. Now, I don't even know if this is going to match. And it's way too big. I wanted to put this in there. And I couldn't find nothing to match the marigolds. Nothing. The closest I could come up with was this. And that looks way too big. Are they going to be able to write? Are they going to be able to write? I might just put that there. I think this is too big, but it's really pretty. I don't know. But I have to glue this down too, because I didn't glue that down yet. It's in the middle. Glue off my hand. Finger. Glue on the back. I didn't take the notebook with me when I went to get a flower, beautiful beans. But it's a good thing I grabbed this one to put inside the other one, huh? There. Maybe I should have put it on the other side. This side, I have a butterfly. And I believe these are from Dollar Tree. I think they're really, really old. But I think they're from, it says handmade. Is that from Dollar Tree? I'm pretty sure it's from Dollar Tree. I'm going to glue this down. And we're going to have it like that. What's it look like in the back? Don't like it, so I'm going to move it down. We'll just stick it like that. thinking I should have switched them. What do you think? I'm thinking I should. We can do this. We can do this, beautiful beings. I might have too much glue over there now because of the butterfly, but let's see if I can get some of that up. If it's gonna look like crap or not. I'm gonna have to put more in the flower. Yeah, I like that way better. I should be able to scrape that dry glue off once it dries. I like that way better. I think, beautiful beings, does it look better? I think it does. Butterfly's not in the middle, but there we go. Alright, now this one, I have a butterfly too, but before I can glue it down, I'm going to check it. I want to put this on here. So I'm going to put some glue on this butterfly. And then I think 3 will fit. Oh, 4. I'm going to hold that, snip that off. I'm going to put 4 on. I went flying, but that's okay. I'm tired, beautiful things. It's after midnight. I'm just trying to get this done so I can upload it for you. Alright, what was it we're going to do over here? Oh, I don't know. See, this flower, I think it's too big. But if I glue it up here, it won't be. I'm thinking I should put it on this side, on the white side. And I could put this one up. And I'm just going to take this, and it seems like it needs to bend. It's like they stitched it where they shouldn't have. Because this flower is all screwed up. I'm going to put a little glue back here. Fold that. Some more down. Oh, it's going through. What do you think of that? This flower down. Definitely gonna have to set something on that, beautiful things. Definitely. And we're gonna glue it down. Stick that a little higher, but I don't want to see glue on the other side. No, you're not. You're just seeing a flower. So let's turn that. I don't know if I can get that glue off. Just do that. See how it looks weird right here? They were in a hurry when they sewed that one. Definitely gonna have to set something on that. But I just liked it because I thought it matched those a little bit. A little bit. I didn't say identical, I said a little bit. But this is driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to set something on that and fold that over like that. That's just not gonna wanna take. I don't know. I'll do that off camera. And then, of course, this attracts all the prey. Attracts everything. This fabric. I don't know how to glue this down. Let's do the other glue. How should we do it? Just like that. Just like that, beautiful beings. I'm just going to set that right there. Okay, beautiful beings. There's the front for our wildflowers. All sewed around. The entire little journal for our flowers. Close up our pocket and paint. In your packet. for the directions of planting. And our little tab. And there it is together. I think they're very, very cute. In this pocket. Here's the back. And I did go in there with paint and do it because it just didn't look right. Because it was just white, if you remember. So I went in there with paint and redid it. And it looks way better. It's not as plain. And there's 2 more tabs I put there. And then flip your notebook if you get tired of the flower. Now the marigolds. This notebook does fit in the front belly band. It's kind of tight, but it fits. Beautiful beings. Our tab. Our stencil sewing. Close up of that because I don't know how good you see it because of that glare from the light above. So I'll give you a close up of that. Then our stitching. That's what the tab looks like, in case you're curious, on this side. And then the paint. And then the directions to plant this one. And then our stencil and our pocket and our tabs from the flip. This is from the flip over when you open them. Okay. And then you can put which one you want there. Butterfly or the flower. Okay, beautiful beings. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful everything.